Hey y'all. So there's this one idea that I've been I haven't been thinking about it so much, but I have been thinking a little bit more about Stoicism the past few days. I got my copy of the Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I'm really happy about that. I finally have all three of the Stoic classics. I'm a little bit outside of the philosophic realm of Stoicism now, and I'd definitely say that I prefer the philosophy of like Schopenhauer, Spinoza, Einstein, that sort of thing. And so it's not hitting as hard as I think it would have maybe like a few months ago when I was kind of bigger on that idea. But I've been thinking a little bit. I've been thinking a lot more about Stoicism, and one of the big ideas, or one of the big words that Stoicism uses is this word called impressions. Impressions, and whenever they're talking about it in Stoicism, they're talking about what is the right or the wrong impression that I should be getting from something. So, being that they're really big on attitudes and making sure that you have the proper view of things, whenever you experience something, you really need to make sure that you're viewing it correctly and in a way that's going to, bring you forward, right? If something you're like an emperor or something like that, and you don't want to have to sacrifice so much for the common good of your citizens, even though that'd be a wonderful thing, you don't maybe specifically want to do that. The proper impression that you should have of that situation is, I've been put here, kind of borrow from a little bit of Greek vocabulary, I've been put here by the gods to protect my citizens, to bring welfare to my citizens, to make my citizens happy, to be someone who they can look up to. It's within the will of nature that this is how I act. It's the will of God that I act like this. So, I have to focus on making virtue its own reward, not expecting that I'll be paid back for it or anything like that. And, that idea that we should make sure that the way that we view things is in a correct manner and, kind of in order with logic or God or nature, what be you, is very important and interesting. But I think there's another dimension to that I think is something that can be useful in our modern nihilistic culture. And I use the word nihilistic as for lack of a better term. Nihilism doesn't necessarily have a very positive meaning, but whenever I say nihilism, I kind of mean that view that things are empty of inherent value or empty of inherent meaning, that sort of thing. So when I say that, and when I say that this idea of impressions could be useful, what I mean by that is, something like America or the economy or something like that might not actually be real ideas in the sense that there isn't any physical, tangible existence to them. The proper impressions that I should kind of get from those is that, as a member of any country, if I'm Russian, Chinese, American, Canadian, that I have certain duties unto my fellow citizen to ensure their welfare and happiness. So because the metal worker has their productive output be to my benefit in a lot of ways, I should do the same. And so, but, kind of what I'm getting at is that even though the idea in the modern secular world that things have inherent meaning or value, and that that human narratives mean anything, I still think that at least this idea is one that is congruent with that idea, but does not take away that human element of needing to have a view of things and feel justified in having that view of things, right? So that's kind of a random train of thought that I had. I haven't uploaded in a while, and I haven't had as many new ideas anyway. So, how nice of a day it is. Look at all those, I think they're red tulips. They're probably not tulips. Some botany nerd is going to get down in the comments and be like, actually, the family is in the Wiener family, and my wife left me. Like, I'm sorry if you're into botany. I haven't really properly made fun of anybody on my channel yet, so I had to, had to come up with something more useless than philosophy per se. No. But, genuinely, just something I was kind of thinking about, and I figured I maybe should try to upload something for all 5 of you. So, all right, that's all. Bye, all.